What's all this?
Robespierre. He's declared today a festival of the Supreme Being. A paean to the virtue of the nation and the citizen's duty toward it.
Why does that sound familiar?
As far as Templar doctrine goes, it's a loose interpretation.
We'll never get close to him in the middle of all this. We'd best retire and wait for a better opportunity.
Still thinking like an assassin. This time, I have a plan.
Oh? And what would that be?
Think like a Templar.
Amazing!
Thought we were supposed to be rationalists now.
What's he
Vive
thinking?
Robespierre!
Bravo!
That's lovely.
The Supreme Being ain't called for Robespierre. I'll eat my hat.
What is he thinking?
What now?
Robespierre is unassailable. He's got half the guard out in force. We'll never get within 10 yards of him.
Just what I said.
But he's not as popular as he was. The Purgers, the Supreme Being cult. If we can discredit him, he's finished.
A massive public spectacle is the perfect venue.
Exactly. Paint him as a dangerous lunatic and his power will evaporate like snow in April. But we'll need some convincing evidence.
I have an idea where to start. You coming?
Meet me after. I have my own arrangements to make.
At this moment, he sees an entire nation at war with all the oppressors of the human race, suspend its heroic efforts in order to raise its thoughts and vows to the great being who gave it the mission to undertake these efforts and the strength to execute them. This knot is a monument by engraving in the hearts of men the code of justice and equality. Right there, the death sentence.
What's going on, you ace?
Decreed the Republic, making liberty
Sister, you got the doing!
the order of the day for all centuries and for all people.
I'm rapidly convincing
He
myself
did
you're
not
right
create
for immediate
man to devour the
extinction.
human
Don't
species.
push
Neither
me,
did he create
Sergeant.
streets to harness us like brute beasts to the carriages of kings. To give the world the example. Pride, perfidy, avarice, debauchery, and falsehood to the world.
Let's see. Incriminating evidence. Incriminating evidence.
Monsieur, as you have been the savior of the Republic, I beg you now to be my brother's savior as well. Even now he languishes in prison, arrested by patriots more zealous in their heroism than careful in their methods. No warrant for André's arrest was ever issued, and yet he remains imprisoned in Saint-Lazare under suspicion. I pray you do not recall my brother's writings in the Journal de Paris, coming as they did from an intemperate poet's heart. Rather, I beg you, if my own humble skills have been even the smallest of aid to our glorious revolution, spare my brother. In his writings, I see the burgeoning of France's greatest poet, a light that will shine for all time. Yours, in patriotism, Marie-Joseph Chenier.
That's no help at all. Publiciste de la Révolution française, the day after Marat died. Interesting, but not particularly helpful. Looks like a diary.
At exactly 5 in the morning, a general recall shall be sounded in Paris. This call shall invite every citizen, men and women alike, to immediately adorn their houses with the beloved colors of liberty, either by rehanging their flags or by embellishing their houses with garlands of flowers and greenery.
Triumph over all your enemies.
Interesting, but not particularly helpful.
Being the only form of worship worthy of them. People, let us surrender
A letter?
ourselves today under his auspices to the just
Monsieur Robespierre,
pure joy.
take care that you do not allow your personal ambitions to come before the great work. That which we do not for our own glory, but to remake the world into Malay's image. Germain.
The eternally happy day which the French people consecrate to the Supreme Being has finally arrived.
Hardly the sort of thing to topple a tyrant with.
Offered him a sight so worthy of his eyes. He had seen tyranny, crime, and deception reign on earth. At this moment, he sees an
Merlin, Tallien, Bourdon. These are all deputies of the National Convention. Lists of political figures written in the hand of a man fond of sending his rivals to the guillotine. Yes, these should do nicely.
the code of justice and equality. Right there, the death sentence of tyrants did not,
At the very beginning of time, decreed the Republic, making liberty, good faith, and justice
the order of the day for all centuries and for all people. He did not create kings out of the human species.
Neither did he create priests to harness
To the characters of kings, give the world the example of faith, pride, perfidy, avarice, debauchery, and falsehood to the world. To celebrate his power, to create man's inheritance, to love, to attain happiness.
Je suis content de vous trouver, on m'avait dit. Bah oui, bah non, les gens. Mission du passé, vieil homme, comprenons bien.
Peut-être qu'ils sont heureux à l'intérieur.
Je ne sais pas que je sois certain, bien sûr.
The eternally happy day which the French people consecrate to the Supreme Being has finally arrived. Never has the world he created offered him sight so worthy of his own. He had seen tyranny, pride, and
list of names. 50 or so deputies of the National Convention, all written in Robespierre's hand and all opposed to him.
I imagine those good gentlemen would be quite interested to know they're on that list. First, Monsieur Robespierre brought his own refreshments. Distract the guards, I have an idea.
Distract the guards. Right.
Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poison of atheism, they can no more tear the world from yes, armed in the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world from armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism. Conspiracy! People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracy. They will no more tear the world. It is wisdom, above all, that our guilty enemies want to cry from the Republic. We must be generous, compassionate toward the unfortunate, and inexorable. We must be compassionate toward the good. Generous. And inexorable for the good. We must be generous for the good, compassionate for the good, and inexorable for the wicked. Let us not count on unalloyed prosperity, and triumph on anything
You gutless minnow! I'll rearrange your bloody spine!
and the poison of atheism.
Powdered agate. Causes hallucinations. This will make him look mad. Now we have to make him look dangerous.
The list of names.
It must fall into the right hands, anonymously. If our involvement gets out, it'll tip Germain off.
Leave that part to me.
If they can no longer disfigure the divinity with superstition in order to implicate him in
on about freedom and mercy.
thousands go to the from the earth to
Gone somewhere to see this choke on his own grief.
But what can we do? For all his horrors, the committee stands behind him.
Only so long as he condemns
than the remorse from their own heart. You who are wretched, hold up your woeful head. You can again raise your eyes to the sky with impunity. Heroes come forward. Generous devotion is not ignored in folly. The minions of tyranny may be able to assassinate you.
Pray, monsieur. Might I borrow your handkerchief?
Certainly.
Man.
What is it?
Think well of yourself. You can attach your transitory
It's the solution to our problems.
And immortality.
Pardon, madame.
Let nature gain all its majesties and wisdom all its insight. Supreme being is not destroyed. Let us harvest and vigilance in success. People, fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracy. They can no more tear the law of the flesh than the remorse from their own hearts. Let us depend only on our constancy and our faith.
La révolution!
Again, think well of it. Let us be serious and discreet in all our deliberations, as men who determine the interests of the whole world. Let nature thus regain all its magnificence, and wisdom all its insight. The Supreme Being is not beyond.
Let us be generous toward those who are good, compassionate toward the unfortunate,
Inexorable toward the wicked, just toward everyone. Let us not now
You and now!
on triumph without obstacles, or on anything that depends upon the fortune or perversity of another.
You who are wretched, hold up your woeful head. You can again raise your eyes to the sky with impunity.
Let us be ardent and obstinate in our anger against
Born tyrants, imperturbable in the heat of danger, patient in our work, terrible during setbacks.
harvest and vigilant in success. Let us not count on unalloyed prosperity, triumph without obstacles, or on anything that depends upon the fortune or perversity of another.
Let nature thus regain all its magnificence, and wisdom all its insight. The Supreme Being is not destroyed. People, fear no more.
Unbecome me. Who the hell does Robespierre think he is? Jealous of your success, most like.
Yes. Yes, that would be it, wouldn't it? Someone really ought to teach that jumped-up little troll a lesson.
Quite so, sir.
Let us depend only on our constancy and our virtue. Let us be serious and discreet in all our deliberations, as men who determine the interests of the whole world.
What is it, sir?
Now, whoever you are,
A pickpocket! Damn your eyes!
Bloody hell, what did they steal?
for those who are good,
Nothing!
compassionate toward the unfortunate, inexorable toward the wicked, just toward everyone. Let nature thus regain all its magnificence, and wisdom all its empire. The Supreme Being is not destroyed. Let us be generous toward those who are good,
Toward the unfortunate,
inexorable toward the wicked, just toward everyone. Let us depend only on our constancy and our virtue. Let us be ardent and obstinate in our anger against imperturbable in the heat of danger, patient in our work, terrible during setbacks, harvest and vigilant in success. People, fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies.
they can no more tear the world from the breast of its author than the remorse of their own hearts.
Let us not count on unalloyed prosperity, on triumph without obstacles, or on anything that depends upon the fortune or perversity of another. You who are wretched, hold up your woeful heads. You can again raise your eyes to the sky with impunity. Now, whoever you are, you can again think well of it. Let us be serious and discreet in all our deliberations, as men who determine the interests of the whole world.
Cult of the Supreme Being,
Let
indeed.
us be ardent and obstinate in our anger against
And if they do, Robespierre is popular, but he's not God, no matter what he thinks. He can't touch me. Even so, nothing. A change is coming soon. All it requires is the proper spark to light it.
In all our deliberations,
men who determine the interests of the whole world. Let us be generous toward those who are good.
inexorable toward the wicked, just toward everyone. Let us depend only on our constancy and our virtue. People, fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies.
That should set things in motion.
What's that?
It is wisdom, above all, that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic. To wisdom alone does it belong to consolidate the prosperity of empire. As for her,
Being a list of enemies of the revolution. 100 names here.
Robespierre's gone too far this time.
That's at the Fox in the Hen House.
Pity the hens. Now what?
We wait. It won't take long. Once Robespierre has lost the support of the people, he'll be no more use to Germain. When Germain abandons him...
He's vulnerable. Let's go.